It's time for a Line Vision update with UNA head basketball coach Missy Tiber. The UNA women went on the road in the last week and picked up 2 road wins to remain perfect on the road so far this season. Coach, let's start with the win over West Georgia, 74-63, the final score. A tough ball game on the road. 3 players fouled out. What about the perseverance your team showed during that run?
You know, the physical play and just the whole makeup of the game, about what we expected. We knew that game was not going to be easy for us, and we know with their length and just their size and their physical play of, you know, trying to take us out of things. And then, of course, with the 2-3 zone. And, you know, that's a good defense for that team. You know, they're big and they're long, and they just, you know, force you to play at their style. And fortunately, we were able to get 74 points and get out of there with a win.
Then against AUM, a 65-51 win over Auburn Montgomery. And in the third quarter, you guys held Auburn Montgomery scoreless for nearly 5 minutes. What was the key to the defensive effort in that one?
You know, we talked at halftime about that was going to be the key the first 5 minutes, and especially defensively. And we talked about forcing turnovers and turning that into scores for us. And again, them sitting back in a 2-3 zone and trying to slow the game down on us. And that's been hard for us the last 2 games because we like to play fast, and then you're facing these teams that want to slow you down, and it's a challenge, but I thought we did a really good job, and we were up by 28 going with 8 minutes to go in the game, and I thought our kids handled it pretty well, and the fourth quarter we could have handled that a little bit better down the stretch. But
on the season, 3 players in the top 5 in the Gulf South Conference in scoring, one of the top scoring teams in the nation. And we spend a lot of time talking about your offense, but defensively, you guys are outscoring teams by almost 24 points per game. What's been working so well as a whole this season?
You know, that's another thing with the AUM. They only had around 30 points going into the fourth quarter, and I thought we were doing an excellent job defending. I think our kids get well prepared. I think our coaching staff does a really good job of preparing the scouts for our kids and getting them to understand the personnel and then their offensive and defense. So preparation is key to be a good defensive team.
Just one game on slate this weekend, traveling to Huntsville to take on UAH this Saturday on the road, a 3rd road game in a row. And this is a UAH team, Coach, that they've had an up and down season. They've won some tough games. They've lost some close ones as well. What do you make of the Chargers this season?
You know, when they shoot the ball really well, they play well. And, you know, it's very true for them all season long when you go back and look at their stats. And, you know, a key for us will be to force them off that 3-point line, really limit their 3-point attempts. And then we must defensive rebound. And I really feel like if we get stops, don't allow them easy 3-point attempts, get the rebound, they'll have a hard time keeping up with our pace.
UNA men and women on the road this weekend taking on UAH. The women tip at 2 o'clock. We'll have a 1:40 airtime on WBCF FM 97.1, the home of UNA Athletics.